for the quarterback to make some decisions defensively, knowing the situation. It helps our coaches as well. Situation football, when to call timeouts, when not to call timeouts, this whole deal. And so it's a lot of fun when you have situations. And it's all about competition. They know that tonight it's going to be win or loss. Who won the 2-minute, who won third down situations. We're putting in red zone tonight, do some red zone stuff. So the more we can get to the mode of everything being competition, I think it helps players, and it puts anxiety in people's bellies. And that's a good thing. So,
now that you've been here a couple of days, what do you think of Camp Tontozona?
Oh, I love it. I mean, look, this is Coach Cush's vision. Obviously, it was a grand vision. I think when you look at this field now, he's probably smiling. I wish I'd have had that. I was picking up overs, when he was running players up the mountain when they messed up. But yeah, it's fantastic. I just think it's a way of bonding with the team. A lot of these kids, especially the kids that have grown up, not in the inner city, they look at these trees and go, wow, so yeah, that's what it looks like. So I just think it's a fun deal. And for the guys that have been here before, they get it. Campfires are good. The fact that I told them, you can just be yourself. With your group, just tell them why you like football, why you're a football player. Just stuff like that. You'd be surprised how many great stories you hear. Yeah, I kind of went in the room and talked to him about, we went a whole day without an interception. And I challenged him, said, who's going to get the first one? I used to do that in the other league, too. There's something involved in it, but you can't do that in college. Just leave it at that.
Did you recall everybody up in the middle, during the middle practice?
Yeah, the message was real simple. It was, football is about how you handle adversity or negative play. And a couple things happen bad, and you don't want it to be a series of bad plays for offense or defense or a player. And I said, look, it's ball. Bad plays happen. Every snap, there's 22 players. Somebody didn't do something. It's a game of, if the errors are glaring, they can be catastrophic. And we're coaching a game where we're all trying to coach perfection, and it hardly ever happens. Okay? And I think you as a player, when a negative play appears, I want to see how you react to the next play. When I was in pro football and you're looking at guys to draft, I would tell players all the time, to come in the meeting and you sit there and have these conversations. And I say, what was your worst game? They look at you like, yeah, what was the game that you think you didn't play really good? And they go, such game. I said, okay. I said, I'm gonna watch the game because what I want to know is this: was a bad play a series of bad plays? Did it become a bad quarter? Because no one can help you but you. You got to figure this thing out. And so I just didn't want him to get into that mode of feeling sorry for himself and where I made a mistake, I didn't do this right. You play the next play. That's all you can do. We'll correct it, just move on. And I think good teams know that. And we have a chance to be a good team. We got a lot of young guys. They don't make errors. But then they make the play where you go, whoa. Right? So you got to live with it. And as a coach, you got to live with it. And I think our coaches get all, I said, guys, it's their 7th day of practice for these high school kids. They weren't here in the spring. They're doing pretty good.
Have you noticed the altitude up here affecting kids differently?
It probably, and we talked about that, use it to your advantage, and that's why we're doing the 2-minute stuff, and we get them in condition. I showed last night, yesterday we did it, and the guys kind of tired, and I said, well, guess what? I know how to stop that. We'll do 3 periods of it, and we did. And I said, you're going to get in shape, whether you like it or not. We got to use it to our advantage, and that's why you come up here. It's a little altitude, and it's warm too. The turf is warm, so it's a good thing.
You talked about the campfires too. How's that been?
It's been good. Been well received, obviously. Today they're going to walk them out for the walkthrough. They're going up over the mountain. I think that's part of it. You got to go up there. They understand. So we do that.
Feel like they responded well?
Yeah. And I think sometimes, I always look to the eyes of the players, of the coach. I never look to the eyes of the coach. I look to the eyes of the player. And when I make decisions, I watch body language, and I kind of know these guys, and I get a sense of that. I'm letting them go there. tell them something. Every once in a while, you got to do that. And I thought they responded pretty well. And I thought the quarterbacks did a pretty good job of it, especially in too many situations. They didn't panic. You can't panic. I just think when you get young quarterbacks, that's the big moment. When you got the ball, especially on the road. Here it is. This is what the good quarterbacks want. And if you're a defense, you want to be able to defend that. If you're an offense, you want the ball. So it's fun to watch them compete.
I heard you told the Blitnikoff story last night.
Yeah, I did.
Came back today.
Yeah, Freddie Blitnikoff. I told him the Blitnikoff story. One of the young kids told me a story about Fred Blitnikoff. Lester Hayes, we came out at the same time in the draft. Off season, we were sitting around talking. He says, Fred Blitnikoff. I said, yeah. Played until 7 years. Actually played against him. He said, he was in practice one day. Threw him the ball went through his hands. The ball boy went got the ball, and he was walking, and he told the ball boy, said, come here. And the kid came up to him. He took the ball, just started looking at him. He says, it's a default in this ball. He said, get it out of practice. Do it out of practice. He says, I don't drop balls. So I told him, that's your job, just catch the ball. And it's true. I mean, I don't care, all that other stuff don't matter. If you got to catch the football, right? So they were listening because our little guy back here is, he's catching punts the last 2 days. He hadn't dropped one. In the kickoff, he dropped the ball. So I go, that's the first one you dropped. He looks at me and said, Coach, the ball was bad. I said, good for you. So now I told all the receivers, you get to drop one, and you can say it's a defaulty ball. After one, it doesn't work anymore. You got to catch them. So at least they were listening, But it's fun to tell them stories like that because they can relate to stuff like that. It's a way to send a message of having some fun with it. And I've had enough history in this game. I've seen a lot of things, and football is it's a circle. Things you've seen before, you always see, and it doesn't change. And I think if you have a message to deliver it a certain way, where it can be fun, and that's the best way to do it.
One more question. Ethan's had to have reps at a lot of different positions. So is it
Captain America, talking about?
Is it too early to say maybe he's not necessarily in the mix for the starting quarterback anymore?
I would probably say that would be the case, but he's still going to play quarterback. And can't say enough about that guy. Can't say enough about him to coach the ball. When you think about teams who are asking him to do, he keeps telling the coach, we're going to defense. Just small fish right there. We'll take you. But he might be a defensive guy too. So we'll see. I know one thing. He has to be on the field for his offense. He has to. He's too good of an athlete. But I think he's earned the respect of everyone on this football team because of his character, how he works. He's just you just love coaching. It's like he just wants to help the team win. And so get enough of those guys, you have a good chance to win.
Are you closer to naming a starting quarterback?
We're getting there. I mean, I like the competition of it. I think it's good, but there comes a point to where the first group's gonna have to work with the first guy, right? Because the reps start getting important. There's what, 23 days or something like that, 24 days before we play a game. So we got to make a decision. There's a couple positions where you got to make decisions, and also the backup positions because we got so many young guys. Who's gonna be the backup? But there's some good receivers and some young ones. We got a young tight end that kind of shows up every once in a while. That's kind of fun to watch, right? We got a host of talented guys in the back end of our secondary, so that's fun too. We'll make the decisions.
Do you like how the quarterbacks have handled it? I mean, the balance.
They have.
Competing and everything.
Yeah, and you think about it, 3 of them were freshmen coming in. And they knew they were going to chance to compete. And Dylan, he has the presence of it. He's been around, he's played some. And it's been a good group. They pull for each other. It'll always be kind of disappointing when you're not the guy. We get that. And it's funny because every position is like that in football. There's always got to be a starter and there's got to be a backup. But the quarterback is the one where everybody goes, oh. It's like you've been belly punched, right? And I get it. I do. I get it because other positions you can get the guy in the rotation. The quarterback, you got to get him out. So, but he's not the guy. He's one hit away or one play away from having to win the game. So that's important. I've been through that story. I played with the 5th-string quarterback. It ain't a whole lot of fun. It's still not. We end up going to television and play long enough with those guys. I'll just leave it at that.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.